Morning to you all. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. So, yeah, today we're going to talk about breathing and practice breathing. So pranayama, as it's labelled, is one of the limbs of yoga. So it actually stands alone. So we do Ujjai breath with our practice, which we will practice today. And it works as a little bit of a moving meditation. But pranayama, so say breathing exercises, actually stand alone without the asana, so without doing the poses with them. And it really is a way to accelerate your practice, so to speak. So we get very attached to the physical look of the practice, but the actual breathing is what will improve the whole of your yoga practice and take it to another level. So we'll look at both elements. We'll look at Ujjai breath that we use within the practice as a moving meditation, and then later on we'll do a couple of breathing exercises and look at how pranayama kind of stands alone to settle the mind and the body. So it has a quite profound impact on your mind. In yoga, they believe the mind is made up with, let's see if I can remember, the intellect, the senses, the intellect, and the ego. So we have to kind of settle all these elements of the mind. Otherwise, we end up just following all sorts of stimulation, shall we say, or we're looking for our desires to be met, so to speak. So we'll start the practice in the usual fashion just by finding a comfortable seated position. Sit on a cushion or something just to raise the hips. If the knees are way off the floor, it's very difficult to get the spine upright. And we need the body to be as little distraction as possible so that we're not always readjusting our posture. So feel the strong stability through the back of the body and the sit bones grounding down to the earth. The arms should be in a relaxed position. So the elbows, it helps sometimes to have the elbows into the sides and the palms can face up or down, depending on what feels better for you. You can use a mudra, index finger, thumb, 3 fingers extended. And breathing in our practice is always done in and out through the nose. So just come to a steady, gentle, even rhythm. Start to tune your awareness into your breath. Notice as soon as you start to try and sit still and focus, the mind has a tendency to want to wander off to something else. So it's a practice to keep bringing the breath back. So relax the whole of the belly region. So consciously relax. And take the breath low, expanding around the belly. Everything is soft. The neck and face are relaxed. belly is expanding on the inhale. You can maybe take the 3-part breath, starting low, then moving up into the chest, and then following the breath up towards the throat and the collarbones. And exhale. All the way out. And a soft, full breath. And exhale. Release. Draw the palms together. Rub the hands. And place over the eyes. Open the eyes and slide the hands down the body. So we'll start to look at Ujjai breath before we start the physical practice. So with your Ujjai breath, rather than softening through the belly, you have a little integration. So you draw the lower abdominals in very slightly. And most of the breath comes from the whole barrel of the chest. So we'll just do that now. So gently draw the belly in towards the spine and allow the breath to fill and really expand through the upper ribs. Chest lift and expand, exhale. Gently squeeze and contract. During the physical practice, we need a little bit of integration with the abdominals, so it becomes a thoracic and chest clavicular breath. Deep breaths in, long breaths out. And to cultivate Ujjai, we'll practice inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth, as if you're fogging up a mirror. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And then halfway through the exhale, you're going to close the mouth, but try and keep the sound in the back of the throat. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. And you'll feel this whispering sound just at the back of the throat. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. This time try with the mouth closed. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. With this whispering sound. You can even try recreate this sound on the inhale as well. You can be quiet or as loud as you like. Perfect time while you're alone to practice this. We feel very self-conscious in class often. You hear a lot of the guys with a real strong Darth Vader kind of growl at the back of the throat. So don't worry about the sound. You just need to be able to tune your mind into the sound, and that's where the moving meditation happens. So we'll start to bring some movement to the breath. So take the arms out to the sides, rotate the palms up and inhale. And exhale. Try and keep one breath per movement if possible. Inhale deeply, exhale fully. One more inhale. Exhale. And just relax, palms to the heart center, chin to the chest. Close the eyes and tune in. So you may start to feel lightheaded as you really tune into this long, deep breathing. So just regulate the speed of the movement, if so, or the depth of the breath. And we'll build on our practice. So once again, inhale, reach. Exhale. Take it over to the right. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale. Exhale. One more each side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And back to center. Inhale, revolve right. Exhale. Inhale as you move back to center. And exhale. Inhale left. Exhale. Inhale back to center. And exhale. We will release the cushion and we'll work through our sun salutation with our breath. So come to standing. And again, just work within your own limits here. If you start to feel lightheaded, then just take a little break. So we'll stand in mountain pose Tadasana, toes spread, feet grounded through the four corners, drawing up from the thighs, hips neutral, spine lengthened, shoulders relaxed and down, chin drawn back slightly, eyes closed, palms to the heart. Take a breath, one more breath, inhale, exhale. Open the eyes, inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Take a breath here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step all the way back to your plank and pause. Think of your foundation. Get comfortable in the pose. Take 3 deep, long breaths. Try and bring some stillness to the body. One more breath. Go to the knees, exhale all the way down. Inhale as you rise gently. Exhale, uncurl, lengthen the neck. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press up through hands and knees. Take the hips to the heels, the forehead down. Take a breath. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale up through hands and knees, tuck the toes. Press up and back into downward facing dog. Take a little movement, check out the hands, lengthen the arms, weight evenly distributed, get the alignment comfortable, draw the heels down towards the mat and take 3 deep Ujjai breaths in complete stillness. Don't let the eyes wander. Really lengthen out of the arms, belly into spine, heels down to the ground. Slow the breath. Lift the gaze, take a step forward. Lengthen through the spine. And exhale, fold and hang in your ragdoll and breathe. Try and activate the Ujjai breath. Inhale to half lift. Exhale. Hands to the hips. Inhale all the way up. Hands to the heart, Samastiti. Close the eyes, take a breath. So number 2, we'll move slightly faster. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back left, right, and lower all the way down in one breath if you can. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lengthen. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths. Come into stillness, draw the heels down, stretch the arms. Belly into spine. Breathe into the back ribs. One more breath. Lift the gaze, big step forward. Lengthen on the inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale to rise. Hands to the heart, Samastiti. Close the eyes. Take a breath. And one more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right, left, and lower through the knees all the way down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog, however you want to get there. 3 deep breaths. Don't be in a rush to get out of the pose. Lift the gaze, step forward. Lengthen on the inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale. Hands to the heart, close the eyes. So just notice that when you start to really activate this long, full breath, it becomes a different kind of practice, really. It can become quite strenuous, but this deep breathing really starts to tune in like a moving meditation. Really, really good for your physiology, but also really calming for the mind. Great preparation for coming into meditation at the end of class. We'll do our tree pose. Stand firmly on the right and lift the left. So either the inner thigh or it can be the lower leg, but the knees open. And you're lifting up out of this hip, so try not to let the hips swing out. Lift up, press the foot in. Upper body's light and lifted, hands to the heart. The neck is long, the chin is tipped, tucked in. And try and activate this deep Ujjai breath now. Slow, even rhythm. Slow the breath right down. Maybe lift the arms. Stretch up, reach up. Maybe lift the gaze. But keep the breath flowing deeply. Hands to the heart. Release the leg down. Inhale, and the same variation on the other side. Lifting up out of the hips, hands to the heart. Keep opening this knee. Chin is drawn back so the neck is long. Shoulders relaxed. Rooted, grounded through the foot, but light and lifted in the upper body. Keep the connection to the breath. Inhale, maybe lift the arms. Deep breaths here. Maybe the gaze lifts. Hands to the heart. And release the leg. Surya Namaskar B. So come to Tadasana with the feet together, front of the mat. Release the arms down. Inhale, sweep the arms, sit back into your chair pose. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back and lower down, however you like. Inhale, roll the shoulders. Cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, step forward with the right foot. Take the heel down to the inner line. Inhale, sweep the arms. 3 deep breaths here. So lunge deeply into that front knee. Lift, rotate the left shoulder forward on the hips. Maybe lift the gaze if that feels good. Three deep breaths. Hands to the heart, hands to the mat, step the foot back. Lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra or upward facing on the backs of the feet. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg steps forward on the inhale. Heel comes down. Inhale, sweep the arms. Lunge a little further. Maybe lift the gaze. Deep breaths here. Ujjai breath. Hands to the heart. Hands to the mat. Through your vinyasa. Downward facing dog. 3 deep Ujjai breaths. Gaze is steady. Deep breaths in, long breaths out. Inhale, lift the gaze. Step forward. Lengthen and fold. Come through your chair. Sit low, lift the arms high. Take a breath. Inhale to come up, hands to the heart. Close the eyes. Take a big step to the right Trikonasana, so just one leg length. Right foot turns, left foot in. Lengthen. Again, connection to the breath. Gaze down the front arm, draw the hip in, reach, exhale. You can take the hand to the hip if that feels better. Just to the lower leg, open. Activate your Ujjai breath. Deep breaths here. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. One more breath. Gaze to the floor. Inhale up. Trikonasana on the other side. Hinge. Reach. You want a long underside of the body, so try not to round, but lengthen. Lift. Connect to that breath. If the breath is sticky, or if it's juddery, or if it's difficult, then ease out of the pose. So it's a way also of regulating how far you are, whether you're beyond your limits. You should be able to hold comfortably and breathe comfortably. Gaze to the floor, inhale, come up. Revolve Trikonasana. Rotate the right foot and turn the left in maybe a little further. The foundation's stable, both hips facing to the back of the mat. Lengthen with the left arm. Exhale, take it down to the floor or the shin. Your choice. Inhale, open with the right. Breathe. Keep the connection to the breath and to the stable foundation, spreading through the toes. Gaze to the floor, inhale. Revolved on the other side, all the way around. The hips round, reach with the right. Exhale and twist to the left. Slow, even breaths. Shoulders relaxed. Gaze to the floor. Inhale all the way up. Take a step to the front of the mat. Through one vinyasa. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back. Lower all the way down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breaths here. Really stretch out of the arms, shoulder blades down the back. Shoulders away from the ears. Heels drawing down. The legs are straight. Engage the thighs. Draw up from the kneecaps. Lift the gaze. Take a step forward. Lengthen. And fold. Inhale, rise. Arms to the heart. Take a big step now, slightly bigger to the right, coming through warrior two to your side angle. Right foot turns out, left foot 90 degrees, rolling through the outer edge, arch is lifted. Just take the hands to the hips and lunge with the front knee out towards the little toe. Pause, take a breath. Forearm to knee. Left arm comes out and around. Deep breaths here. You might want to bring the hand down if that's good, but if the hip kicks up, then keep to the first version. Keep rolling the shoulder open. Deep Ujjai breaths, relax the shoulders away from the ears. So the legs are doing all the work here. Take the gaze to the floor, inhale, come up, reverse, straighten the front knee, reverse the triangle, tee the arms, right foot in, left foot out, hands to the hips. The foundation straight, lunge. You want to lunge further than you think you can. So we all try and make it easy for ourselves. Forearm to knee, take the right arm out, sweep it up and around. Lunge a little further. Relax those shoulders. Same variation. So if you took the hand down, take the hand down on the other side. Don't allow that hip to rise up. Deep breaths here. Not an easy pose. So stay with it. Let the breath settle the mind. One more breath, gaze to the floor, inhale, come all the way up. Straighten the front leg, reverse the triangle. Tee the arms, tee the feet. Revolved version. So turn all the way around. First option, come onto the toe. Maybe lower to the knee, if that's easier. You can start from low lunge or high lunge, hands to prayer. Left elbow to the right knee. Press into the revolve. Maybe you lift the back knee. Keep pressing. Deep breaths. Maybe you open the arms. See how that feels. Deep breaths here. Keep pressing through that back heel. Take the gaze down, uncurl, heel down, all the way up. Tee the feet in, and the same on the other side. So maybe you start from low lunge. Always good to get the foundation stable. Palms together, right elbow, left knee, tuck the toe, lift. Press through that back heel, strong legs. Maybe the arms open. Deep breaths here. Keep pressing through the back heel. Gaze to the floor, uncurl. Take the back heel down, cartwheel. Toes in, heels out, maybe a little narrower. Take a breath, lift the chest, exhale, all the way down. Hands under the shoulders, crown of the head drawing down. Take a breath. Deep breaths in, long breaths out. Connect with that Ujjai ocean whispering sound. Inhale to lengthen. As Esther said this morning, that quote, she said, Iyengar's quote, what was it? The senses rule the mind and the breath. So no, the mind rules the senses and the breath rules the mind. Deep breaths. So walk the hands towards the right foot, Skandasana to the right. Take a lunge into that right knee and lift the toe of the left. And try and draw the heel down as much as you can, maybe stretch forward. And then lower the hip all the way down. See how you go here. That leg is at a 90-degree angle. Take the left hand down. Inhale, reach the right arm up. And exhale, take it over. Keep breathing. Inhale to release. So if you can bring the arm to the inside, you might be able to hook the arm around, come into an open-legged bind here, rolling this left shoulder back. Deep breaths. The knee and the toe are up, facing up towards the ceiling. Shoulders relaxed. Neck, face relaxed, breath deep. And release. And support yourself and come back through Skandasana, straighten and lunge into the left leg. Yourself comfortable. We want to be different here. It's quite, I don't have great ankle flexibility, so sometimes the heel just hovers here. Relax the shoulders. Keep the breath. And then let yourself come all the way down. If the leg needs to come in a little bit, that's fine. Just do what you can here. Again, it's not an easy option. Take the right hand down, left arm lifts, and take it over. Deep breaths. Inhale to come up, and if you can get the shoulder beyond or to the inside, try and hook that arm around. Maybe the right arm lifts, in which case sit up tall and roll the right shoulder back. Deep breaths here. Knee and toe facing the ceiling. Release. Don't need to come out the same way, so support yourself, come all the way up. Start to heel toe the feet in a little closer, just a little wider than hips, bend through the knees and just hang in ragdoll here. Swing from side to side. Hands to the hips. Inhale all the way up. Take a couple of hip rolls here. One way and the other way. Just stretching a little bit through. Psoas. And we'll come into Malasana squat. So come all the way down. Feet will probably want to adjust to their own width. Lift up tall, use the arms to open. Knees. Slow breathing. Focus the gaze. As you slow the breath down, hook in the mind to the sound. There's very little scope for moving into the future or into the past with thinking, because you're focusing, concentrating, training this mind. Hands to the heart. Inhale, lengthen. Heel toe the feet in a little closer, heels in, toes out, and let them come down a little frog position, knees over the toes. And you can come down as far as you can, so maybe onto the elbows. The forehead is moving down, the heels are drawing down at the same time. So you should feel a really strong stretch through the back. And take the hands behind you if that's comfortable. Palms up. Deep breaths here. Five breaths. And slowly move out. So come all the way up. Feet parallel. Heel toe the feet in a little closer under the hips. Soften the knees, hang in your ragdoll. To the fingertips, feet together. Come down to toe balance. Lower the knees. Lift the upper body. Chin in, the neck is long, shoulders relaxed, the gaze is soft. And you can lower yourself down. Come this way. So come into boat pose. Your version of, I won't talk too much. I'll let you find your lifted version that you need to be able to breathe. Keep the breath flowing. Bring the knees in, soles of the feet together, knees out. Hinge forward. Breath. Now back to boat pose. Keep breathing. The body lifted. Come on, the knees in. Soles of the feet together. Exhale. Take it over. Knees in, lengthen away with the legs. Dandasana. Get comfortable, hands beside the hips. Toes drawing back, legs engaged. If you need to bend the knees very slightly to get the back nice and straight. Draw the chin down towards the chest, so it's almost as if you're creating a little bit of a lock in the chin. Jalandhara Bandha, this is a bandha as well. The chin lock. And breathe here. Belly in towards the spine. One more breath. And hinge from the hips. Paschimottanasana, your forward fold. So hands either to the lower shins, or if you can reach the big toe, peace fingers between the first and second toe. Lengthen, lift the chest. Exhale. Take it over. Try not to round the back too much. The back is as straight as possible. So the chest is lifted, hinging from the hips. Deep breaths here. Inhale to come up. Take the hands behind you, two options, either reverse tabletop here and hold, or you can come into your inclined plank. Feet together, toes together, lifted. If it's comfortable, the head can gently come back. Keep lifted, keep breathing. And release. Gently work your way down. All the way down, hug the knees in. Lengthen both legs up to the ceiling. Just some single leg lowers. So lower the right, hover the heel. Inhale, lift. Lower the left, hover the heel. Flex the feet. Lift. Keep that back glued down to the mat. And left. Right. And and left. Inhale. If it's comfortable, lower both legs just to a point. Hover, hover, hover. Inhale, lift. You can use the arms as well if you like. Inhale the arms back, legs down. And lift. Touch the toes. If this is too much, come back to the single leg version. You need to be able to breathe. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more of these. Inhale. Slow, slow, slow. And exhale. Draw both knees in. Give the hips a circle. Cross at the ankle and just roll up to seated. So before we move down into Shavasana, I'm just going to do a couple of breathing exercises. So pranayama as a whole comes after asana. So you work through the body, ease out the tension and the kind of energetic blocks in the body to get comfortable to sit, and then you focus the mind on breathing, and then that draws you into your meditation. So close the eyes and come into equal breathing, samavriti, which is equal inhales to exhales. And we'll work on a little retention of the breath on the inhale and the exhale, just to see how that feels. So inhale for 4, exhale for 4. Close the eyes, belly to spine. The back is long, the neck is long. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 4. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 4. So we're going to work on holding the breath for 4 as well. See how that feels. Any stress at all, then just leave it out. Inhale for 4. Hold the breath. Lungs full. Exhale for 4. Inhale for 4. Hold the breath for 4. Exhale for 4. One more time. Inhale for 4. Hold the breath for 4. Exhale for 4. So just open the eyes. Let the breath settle into its natural rhythm. And we'll work on inhaling and retaining then for as long as you can before your mind starts to get a little bit agitated and stressed. So relax the breath completely, relax the shoulders. A couple of nice deep inhales and exhales, and you're going to just inhale 3/4 of the way, so the trick is not to take it too deep. So inhale for 3/4. You're just going to hold the breath with the eyes closed for as long as you can. So we'll try and work towards maybe 20 seconds to start with, but eventually you'll get up to a minute and a half. Not today maybe, but we'll work with 20 seconds, so we'll use the clock. Come out anytime you feel you need to. A couple of breaths to start. Inhale to 3/4. Hold. 17, 18, 19, 20, and relax. Just notice how that feels. Maybe some deep breaths, and we'll do that again. You can hold it maybe 10 seconds more if you can manage. Take a couple of breaths to start with. Inhale, exhale. And just inhale 3/4. And hold. Relax the face, neck and shoulders. The back. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Just notice how that makes you feel. Can bring a little bit of stress, but it's worth, practicing this. It's a really, really good way of calming stressing, and also holding the energy with the lungs full. Holds this energy within the body. Take a deep breath in. Exhale to start. Inhale 3/4. Hold. Lean to spine, neck is long, face and shoulders relaxed. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. With the eyes closed. With the eyes closed, gently work your way down to your Shavasana pose. Any last minute adjustments, maybe tense the hands, lift the hips. Breathe in, lengthen the neck, release the head, left to right, arms up, toes out. Once again, with a focus on the breath, but it's soft. Soft and relaxed. Your life force, your friend, with you from the moment you're born till your last breath. Bridge from the mind to the body, and from the body to the mind. Control the breath, and you have control over your mind. Visualize every pore of the body breathing. And really deepen the breath. Fill the lungs, exhale through the mouth. To the side. Wiggle the fingers and the toes. Work the legs together, stretch the arms. And when you're ready, draw the knees into the chest. Hug the nose to the knees. Gently roll to the right. Just take a breath. Press yourself up. Too comfortable seated. Palms together. Thumbs to the heart, chin to the chest. And then on. Cleansing breath to start. Deep breath into Om. The eyes namaste. Really deep. Looking eyes at this point. Visualize.